lock in on me, I'm gonna lock in right on you for 10 minutes straight. All right? So as we go through this, again, my name is Brian Majors. I'm the owner of a company called Major Preparation, where the motto is putting in major work for major results, and that pertains to all parts of life. So no matter whatever you're doing, you gotta put in the work in order to get the results. Okay? So again, we're gonna focus on just about 11 key points here on just your process of life. You guys are all at a good point right now, because what you guys are doing right now, especially being out here in this heat, you guys are laying the foundation for your own life right now. All right? You guys are at a stage, you guys are going to endure something called the process of life. And right now, you guys are all just laying your foundation right now. Your foundation is the most important part of your process. Just like your legs are your most important part of your body, your foundation is going to be the most important part of your life. So what you guys are doing today is going to impact what you'll be able to do in your future. Okay? So on this list here, I need everybody to look on the back. We're going to go over these few key points. Again, just about 10 minutes of your time, and you're going to get up out of here. All right? First part. It says, prepare to make your goals become a reality. And what that means is your goals can one day become a reality, I promise you. But you won't have goals mentally. You have to have goals that you can visually see. So my challenge for you guys, especially you, and you, and you, and you, and you, which are the older group, I challenge you guys to go home today. Get a piece of paper, write down your goals. Give me 10 goals, or not giving me, but give yourself 10 goals. Write them down. Nobody else has to know. Write down 10 of your own personal goals that you want to do, what you want to accomplish in your life. After you write them down, tape them to your mirror in your bathroom. Tape them to your door. Tape them somewhere where you can see them every single day of your life. Every day. Not just sometimes, but every day, I need you to be able to see your goals. So that way you're working towards something every day. You're working towards your own goals every single day of your life. The next part says what? Read number 2 for me. Prepare to overcome adversity. Who knows what adversity is? What's adversity?
Hard times.
Hard times, perfect. Hard times are a part of life. It's not something to have a pity party about, not something to run away from, not something to be scared of. Adversity is a part of life. Hard times are a part of life. So what you do with hard times, you embrace them. You embrace them. Welcome them on to your journey. Welcome them to your process of life. So that way it's easy for you to overcome. But what's going to happen is each and every one of you guys are going to face adversity. Each and every one of you guys are going to face hard times. So if the sooner you know that, the sooner you can overcome those hard times, that adversity when it hits your life for real. For me, my hardest time was my father passing away 8 years ago. I was his youngest son, the last person he ever talked to in his life. I'm the youngest of 4 African-American men, all with master's degrees. Any of us never incarcerated. I was the youngest son and his last person he spoke to in his life. And his last words to me were, B, I'm going to be there for you. Again, my name is Brian. His last words were, B, I'm going to be there for you. I'm about 17, 18 years old, and I'm thinking, okay, my pop's going to be there for me the rest of my life. I love it. He's going to overcome this heart surgery he had to go through, but he didn't overcome it. That adversity stopped him. That was his time. He laid his foundation in me, and that was his time. So when he passed away, that was the adversity. That was the hard times I had to face in my life. But I didn't let it create a pity party for me. I didn't run away from it. What I did was I remembered my goals. I saw them every day of my life, like he told me when I was you guys' age. So when that day happened, I created my company. About 3 days later, I'm going through my thought process. I'm reviewing my goals. I'm going through everything he taught me in my life. And I created my company called Major Preparation. Number 3. Read number 3 for me. Prepare to demolish all competition. Who's your competition?
The ones that are against.
Who else is the competition? That's not competition. Who's the competition? That's not a competition. Who's the competition? Yourself. You're your only competition you have. That's it. Nobody else is your competition. Because if you outwork everybody else, there's nobody else who can compete with you anyway. So I mean by that is today's workout, you have to demolish that workout next week. The one rep you do, kind of like so-so, that next rep you have to demolish that rep. That rep you do when you're just kind of jogging through, that rep you do when you're jogging through, that next rep you have to demolish it. Because that jog through rep, somebody down the block is sprinting through every single rep. And they're trying to demolish their days, their reps, so they can demolish anybody else who think they can compete with them. Bless you. The next part, number 4. Read number 4 for me.
Prepare to become better today than you were yesterday.
Perfect. Prepare to become better today than you were yesterday. Again, every day is a day to get better at your life. Every day is a day to make the next step on your journey of life. Every day is the next step. Every day is another opportunity to make the next step in your process of life. But what happens is, a lot of people, they have their goals and they stay stagnant. For years, they stay stagnant. They have their goals in mind, in sight, and they stay stagnant. They stand right here. Or they'll do this. They'll make baby steps. Baby steps. Because they'll slow down on reps. They won't get good grades. They'll fall into peer pressure, and they'll stay stagnant for so long, and then wonder why everybody else makes it and they don't make it. Because why? They're not preparing to become better every single day than they were yesterday. Number 5. Number 5 for me.
Prepare with integrity, confidence, and humility.
Prepare with integrity, confidence, and humility. Integrity, meaning doing the right thing every single day, every single rep, every single breath you take. Do the right thing, no matter who's watching. If your mom's watching, your dad's watching, your aunt, your coach, no matter who's watching you, do the right thing. That's having integrity. At every rep, you don't need nobody to watch you. This rep, you know you got to go hard. If you're supposed to sprint that rep. This coach says, okay, it's time to go sprint these reps here, because let's get these suicides. It's not meant to go to not hit the line and think you can get away with. That's not okay. Because again, what's happening is that person down the street, they're going past the line to keep getting better every single day. With no one watching. So again, prepare with integrity. And what happens when you start to prepare to do things with integrity, you gain confidence. When you gain confidence, there's no limit to what you can do in your life, because what's going to happen is once you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter who doesn't believe in you the rest of your life. Because what happens is in life when you have confidence, there's going to be people who believe in you, like your coaches, like your parents. And once you're out here supporting you, they're going to be your believers. But a part of your journey, trust me, you're going to have non-believers. Those are the people who are going to say, yo, let's go. Forget that rep. Let's jog this one through. It's okay to be last doing this lap. It's okay to jog this rep. As a matter of fact, let's not even do our push-ups today. Let's forget those goals. Those are the people who don't believe in you. They don't believe in your goals. So what happens is, boom, you make your believers keep believing in you, and you turn your non-believers into believers. You're going to people, those non-believers are going to say, he can't do that. He's too small. He's not fast enough. He can't catch. He can't throw. Those are the non-believers. But again, after you keep believing in yourself, after those believers who are going to continue to support your lives, to support you along your journey, give you the proper wisdom, give you the proper guidance, you keep them believing you, because that's who matters. Over time, once you make it big time, oh, that's my boy, man. But years ago, you was a non-believer, but turned a believer all of a sudden. Last but not least, having humility. Humility means, okay, boom, say you might throw 35 touchdowns this next upcoming season. That's great. That's a huge success. But that's not the end of your life. That shouldn't be the biggest accomplishment. You take that for granted, and you dedicate that to the work you put in. You dedicate that to your parents. Dedicate that to the coaches who helped you get to that point. And you stay humble. And you keep working. So the next year you say 35, you can have 40 touchdowns. Number 6. Let me get number 6. Prepare yourself to never give up. It's okay. Prepare yourself to never give up or never give in. Again, no matter what happens in your life, when your goals are what guide you, never give up on your goals. Never give in on your goals. You guys, again, are laying the foundation. You guys don't have to worry about much right now. You don't got to worry about no bills. You don't have to worry about nothing besides your goals and getting good grades and making your family proud of you. That's your only focus. You dedicate your life to your goals. And with your goals, and you dedicate your life to those goals, never give in or never give up. Number 7.
Prepare with a purpose and a passion.
Prepare with a purpose and a passion. Make decisions with a purpose and a passion. But purpose, meaning, what is the purpose of this? Am I getting something out of this decision? Am I getting something out of this rep? Yes, you will if they're based on your goals, your passion, what drives you. Again, for me, my father drives me, my family drives me, my community drives me to make sure that I can do my best to help provide for them. So what you guys are gonna end up having is you guys are gonna mess around and have maybe a mother, a father, an uncle, a coach who is so important to your life that you want to become successful, not only for yourself, but for them. So it's important that you find your passion, you find your purpose, and you implement it into your goals. Okay? Number 8. Let me get number 8. Prepare yourself to go harder than you ever imagined. Those people who are successful, those Cam Newtons, those Kobe Bryants, those LeBron James, those Kyrie Irvings, those Steph Curry, the Carmelo Anthonys, they dedicated their lives at you guys' age to be who they are now. They dedicated their lives right now to become who they are now. I have a saying where it's dedicate you now for then. So right now, what people think is important on social media, all the special Jordans, all the nonchalance, the materialistic stuff, that's not important right now. Those type of things can come later. The fancy cars, the jewelry, that stuff can come later. What's important now is your grades. What's important now is your work ethic. What's important now is your character. What's important now is your integrity. What's important now is doing the right things every single day. That's what's important now. So dedicate you now to your goals, and then you can accomplish and do whatever else you want. Number 9. Let me get number 9.
Prepare mentally, physically,
Spiritually.
emotionally.
Prepare mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. When I mean by mentally, again, mentally, the education. Education is key. Education is the only thing nobody can ever take away from you in your life. Ever. People can take away your money, your cars, your clothes, your family, your skills. But no one can ever take away your education. No one can ever take away your mind if you don't let them. So it's important that, again, right now, you guys are bringing home only A's and B's. That C, D's, and F stuff, that's not okay. Set your expectations for only the best. Strive to be the best you can be. That mediocre crap is whack. That coming to school, sitting in the back is whack. That coming to school, not getting good grades is whack. That's corny. That's extremely corny not to have good grades. That's extremely corny to have your pants sagging walking around. That's extremely corny not to ask questions when you have questions in class. That's extremely corny not to have questions during reps or ask questions to your coach if you have questions. That's corny. Okay? Physically, again, life is a lifelong journey, as I'm talking about the process. So it's important that you guys are physically prepared to accomplish your goals. Physically, meaning, again, for you guys, your push-ups and your sit-ups at night are important because, again, what you aren't doing, what you think is okay to let go of, that person down that street who has the same goals as you or similar goals as you of the NFL, of the NBA, of being a doctor, of being, whatever your goals are, somebody else has it. I promise somebody else has extremely similar goals and they're going to try to outwork you. So you have to physically outwork yourself every single day because somebody else is trying to outwork you anyway. Spiritually, whatever your faith is, you have to believe in your religion. You have to believe in your faith. You have to because, again, life is bigger than just you. It's bigger than you because now it's more important. It's bigger than you because, again, you're a product of your family. Your family's going to be a product of your faith. And God already has his plan laid out for you guys. He already gave you the intuition of what you want to do. So it's on you guys to implement it. But again, that goes back into just having that faith that whatever you want to do, you know you can do it because, again, you worked at it. You set your mind to it. You dedicate your life to it. And from there, all you have to do is implement it. Keep your faith that it can happen. Emotionally, again, believing in yourself. Because again, your parents believe in you, your coaches are going to believe in you. But if they believe in you, you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be rough. If you don't believe in your own talent, it's going to be rough for you. So again, being confident, having faith, those are things that are important. Them right here. Coach said, how old are you? I'm only 5. He said it with a pat. He said it with, I'm only 5. He was doing his little drill, messing up. How old are you? I'm 5. Right back to his drill because again, why? He believes in himself. He got right back to that drill. I loved it. He didn't quit. He didn't go walk away. He didn't go to another drill. He believed in himself enough from the work he probably already put in. I'm gonna finish this drill out. My man right here. He was the last one. The horn blew. It was time to rotate. He was the last person in line. Forget that. I'm gonna finish my rep. I loved it because the average person, the horn bell, the horn sound, they'd have went on, and then it'd been okay. They'd have thought, I don't need to finish this. But that was important to him to have to finish that rep through. Number 10. Let me get number 10. A to Z. Prepare for your future with backup plans from A to Z. Again, having one ultimate goal is amazing. Again, say you want to be in the NFL. You want to be the star quarterback in the NFL. That's great. But what happens when that ACL goes out or that Achilles goes out? What you can do, you can be a commentator, you can be an agent, you can be a scout, you can be a trainer. There's a million other ways to generate revenue off of your one goal. So one goal is phenomenal. But A to Z is how many numbers are between A to Z? 26. That's 26 different ways to generate income off of one goal. One ultimate goal and create 26 other backup plans. Ain't no way you gonna be poor. Ain't no way you won't be passionate about what you want to do. Why? Because you have too many other options. Last but not least, prepare with success. Prepare for success with persistence and perseverance. Again, that's just non-stop. Non-stop. Go after your goals. Non-stop. With persistence and perseverance. Again, you guys are laying your foundation. Nobody here is over 15, are they? Nobody here over 15 years old. So again, you guys are all in a stage where you guys are laying your foundation for your lives. Some people wait until they're 30 to chase their goals. Some people wait till they're 40 to chase their goals. You guys are young right now. You set your mind to those goals that you're gonna go home and set today and read them every single day, every single night. Remind yourself about them. Constantly put yourself into that stage. I have my own goals right here on my phone, my lock screen of my goals. Still to this day. My father taught me to set my goals when I was you guys' age, and I'm living my own dream right now. I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I moved out here last month. I've been running my own company for the past 5 years. I've been in my own entrepreneur. I haven't worked for anybody in 5 years. I'm traveling the world for free. I'm training a variety of professional basketball players. I'm speaking to a variety of different people across the world. And I got contracted here to come to North Carolina and run my own company. I'm living my goals. My ultimate goal was, again, to go to the NBA. It didn't work, but it was okay. Because I had 26 other backup plans, 26 other ways not to have to work for anybody in my life. So what I want to tell you guys, again, is set your goals, man. Set your goals. Be passionate about your goals. Dedicate your life to your goals. Everything else doesn't matter. Nothing else matters but your goals, your family, your God, and your faith. And your education is most important. Again, you guys are all going to be student athletes. Being a student athlete means, again, student athlete. So you have to get good grades first. First and foremost, I hope now that you hold your own self to expectations. If I don't get good grades in school, I can't even play. Don't wait for your parents to do that for you. Set that expectation for yourself. For yourself. If I don't bring home A's and B's, I can't play in that game. I can't go to practice. I need to go study. Because again, what's going to happen is we're going to end it with this. If there's two guys here, if I'm a coach from Clemson, right? And there's two quarterbacks. One quarterback is a standout quarterback. Probably the #1 in the nation. Coming out of his senior year. Other guys probably, he's top 20. But his talent level isn't too far off. Or say he's top 5. But his talent level isn't too far off. But his grades are phenomenal. That means when your grades are phenomenal, that means you're reliable, you're responsible, you're dedicated, you do things the right way. So if my choice is between a guy who has extreme talent but bad grades versus the guy with not as much talent but phenomenal grades, I'm going with the guy with phenomenal grades. Because again, that shows he has way more character already developed in him than the guy who just thinks everything's going to be that easy for him. And everybody, like that guy who thinks he's supposed to be entitled to this scholarship. I don't want that guy. I want the guy who knows what he has to do regardless of his talent to come to my school. So again, man, I'm glad I got to come out with you guys. I did come out to kind of fellowship with you guys. I've seen a lot of good work ethics from you guys. It was a few times I saw somebody kind of like who looks as though to have like phenomenal talent. But you got that like kind of that swag. Sometimes you just got that kind of swag to you. Like I know I'm nice, but if your work that doesn't match your skill, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna catch up to you. I promise you, it's gonna catch up to you. So again, my motto is putting in major work for major results and strive to be major. Some people say be great, be good. I'm trying to be major. Again, my name is Brian Majors, and my motto is be major, so I like to be myself. But again, that major emphasis is phenomenal to me. So I don't just try to be good, be great. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to be major in my life. So I hope you guys have catch the same type of vibe. I'm big and based on vibes and positive energy and goals. So I hope this energy comes off to each and every one of you. I hope some of my energy comes off, especially to you. There's something about you, and I hope this energy comes off to you guys. I hope this energy that I have, again, comes off to you guys. But again, my challenge for you guys, if you guys don't take anything else from today, from this talk, all I want you to take is your goals. All else fails you. You don't remember anything else you just went over. All I want you to do is tonight when you get home, write down your list of goals and put them somewhere you can see them every single day of your life. Especially 5 years, probably the youngest one here, right? You got a huge advantage because you're the youngest one here hearing the same message. So if you are the one who really honed into this message, you got more time than everybody here to accomplish your goals. You have the most time here, and you're hearing the same message, but you have the most time, man. What you gonna do with your time? What you gonna do with your time? What you gonna do with your time? All right, so again, I got a couple wristbands here for you guys. Again, man, I just want you guys to be able to have a foundation for yourself. Create a type of foundation for yourself where it's based on nothing but success. That's it.